Trash and treasure. The statement that one man's trash is another man's treasure is totally true. My brother's sidewalk. It's a very famous sidewalk if you live in a neighborhood or even anywhere around. Because of the freeway detour, because the bridge has been shut down and they're expanding it. And it's not going to be open for quite a while. So everybody is routed through him to get to all these other neighborhoods. His intersection at the corner is very busy. And we've been putting stuff there that we didn't want. It's easier to put there than take it to Goodwill, which has hours apparently. I could put there morning, night, whenever, it doesn't matter. And people come and take it. And it's gone very fast. And I would say some of it potentially can be treasure, right? Like some of it's decent stuff, like, a juicer. That's pretty good. It's just that I don't know that we need a juicer. I mean, it's a dedicated juicer, but we have a blender and we have all these other things. Do you really still need a juicer? You could just blend it with a, Vitamix anyways, right? But the thing is, some of it really is stuff that I would consider trash. I don't need it. I would throw it away. But potentially other people want it. Like staples. Maybe some guy will say, whoa, I've been looking for staples for so long. It's so hard to find nowadays. But I have all these papers I want to staple. I don't know, right? But I think somebody out there probably wants it. I don't know how to connect, but maybe they just stopped by the sidewalk and found these staples and they, bingo, got it. Been praying for this for the past few weeks, right? Or I think there's other stuff, right, that maybe I, used in the past and I think that, sort of outdated. Some, nice sketchbooks or a photo album, but I rarely print photos. I was like, I wanted to make a scrapbook. This is perfect, right? Or a photo frame, very nice wooden one. It's like, what do I use that for, right? Or, those little, in the past they're popular, those little LCDs where you could put an SD card. It just keeps playing the pictures round and round. And you're like, I need that to brighten my wall or to give it to my, elderly relatives so they can see our photos. All these things, right? Or maybe an old cell phone. They're like, hey, just need a simple one for an alarm clock. The unfortunate thing is, so much stuff we throw away actually somebody else would want. If you expand it to not just US but the world, that's totally true. The problem is, how do we get in touch with them? How long does it take to get in touch with them? I'd rather give a lot of things away to somebody who needs it, right? Say somebody on Craigslist, like, oh yeah, that scrap stuff. I'm an artist. I like to melt stuff down and reshape it. Yeah, all your scrap metal, those screws, just give it to me. I'll melt it down. But I don't know, right? Just screws, such a pain to figure out what size they are. Just throw it away. If I need new ones, I'll go to Home Depot. But that's one problem with waste. A lot of stuff that we think is waste is not waste. And I'll say the biggest example is food in America. We throw so much food away. Like, oh, this food is bad, right? All these canned foods are expired, so we threw them away. I mean, are they bad? I don't think so. The real issue is we don't have any more room, and my wife didn't like the beans anyway. She's like, who eats these sort of beans? It's like, that's true, right? I mean, sometimes I eat beans because they're healthy or I'm lazy. But the whole point is, we throw stuff away. That's not waste. It's not trash. And I don't know a good solution for this. I feel bad. But is life in America just wasteful? Is modern day life wasteful? Is a productive life, does that need to be filled with waste? I'm still thinking about it, but I do have some thoughts. But never let it be forgotten that a statement from years ago, decades ago, maybe centuries ago, one man's treasure or one man's trash and another man's treasure, still holds true today.